everyone. Today we're gonna have a look at another guitar case or GIGBAG, whatever you want to call it. This time from Gator. So what we have here is the Gator GIGBAG acoustic guitar bag. It's made for acoustic guitars. You can put dreadnoughts in it or OMs or smaller size, but not parlor size ideally. Yeah, I got this as a gift for Martin for his birthday. Thank you very much once more. You're very welcome. And the idea was to have this extra to the mono double case, because the mono case Martin got, that one is made for semi-hollows and electrics. So Martin cannot use it with acoustics or with his resonator guitar. And this GIGBAG / case is perfect for the 335, for your National, and for the Martin Triple O. It's a Triple O. Triple O, yeah. 28. They all fit in perfectly. Normal or regular solid body acoustics would also fit in, but it would be a little bit loose, so that's not perfect, but yeah, they would fit. I've already tested this one. I got that one home yesterday, picked it up from Lukas, inserted back then my backpack with the notebook just inside, which is about the weight of an average guitar. So I have a feeling how much this weighs and how it feels when carrying a normal guitar. And today I thought, well, this case has lots of storage. I mean, really huge front pocket. If you look at this is really huge in comparison to the mono case. That's a whole different level that we're having here. That's another benefit, yeah, because Martin, one of the complaints about the mono case was that it doesn't fit a laptop. And here you can have a big screen laptop and it fits in nicely. So my way to work is by foot. When I have to go to work, we have a rehearsal room at the office. So if I want to take a guitar with me, it's really annoying. I have to either take a case with me in addition to that, or a GIGBAG in addition to the backpack where I have my notebook. And yeah, with that one I can take all of it at once, and this is also pretty much what I've simulated over here. And if it starts raining, there's a rain cover hidden here, so it doesn't get too wet. Let's start the unboxing. Let's call it unboxing. Put it up. Yeah. Right. I'll start right over here at the top. Good choice. So over here I have the Shure MV88 Plus, with which we are recording quite a few things. Tripod, microphone, and the holder for the camera. Let's turn it over here so you can see there is a really nice bag over here. I've tried to fit in the Captor X. It does not fit the Captor X. The Captor X is a little too high for this. Unfortunately, that one would be really cool if that one would also fit. True. Nothing in here? Nothing in here. This is maybe for extra strings or it's cloth. Really cloth, extra strings, something thin. That's about. Let's put it up here again. It's about this size. My span from the thumb to the pinky is about 25 centimeters. So not too bad. They're using the space that's there. Right before the handle. Right before the handle. You have a similar space once more down here. I haven't used that one either. That one goes also all the way down here, so a little bit more even, and it stops over here. So this is probably for some sheet music or something like this. Maybe not with the A4 size. Not A4 size. You need to fold it then. Or just smaller hooks. Still this one. This one for example. So let's open this huge compartment on top over here, and I really like this one because you can store plenty of stuff in here and you can organize it really nicely. So some Velcro for the cables. I have
what I would use for, yeah, pretty much normal gigging, 2 cables. Yeah, gigging for smaller things where I just need, in addition, the amp, then tuner pedal, and one of those bags over here. Then over here,
oh, there's also stuff in there.
There's also stuff in there. Spare strings, and yeah, there's the warranty card to register your warranty online. 2 packs of strings, string stretcher, and
String cutter.
And yeah, winder as well. Then there is an additional part over here.
Oh, that's padded.
That's padded for a tablet.
Ah, yeah.
So you have an extra protection for your tablet over here.
That's great.
The power supply for my notebook. Then
the second most important thing besides the guitar.
When we're getting together, we'll have always one whiskey afterwards.
And that's
a huge
pad.
Yeah, for notes and
cool.
Yeah.
And now the notebook, the laptop.
The laptop itself, the notebook. This one is a 17-inch. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's about the size of my old 15.4 inch. So the newer ones are smaller, but
19-inch would also fit in, no problem, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's really wide and
goes down to all the way to the bottom.
So that's
cool.
About half meter in length.
Oh yeah.
So 50 centimeters, something like this, almost. That's what you have space in there, and in width. Yeah, not fully. So about 40 centimeters width, 50 in length.
What do you think about the materials and the zippers, quality-wise?
The zippers and the material quality looks good. However, when touching the mono case, it feels more rigid. So yeah,
a bit higher quality the mono.
I would say it's a bit higher quality. Nonetheless, there are videos of people testing and abusing these Gator cases, and they hold up also extremely well, throwing them from an apartment in the 3rd floor and such things. So yeah, but not with an acoustic, with a Telecaster inside.
Okay.
Yeah, and
to the guitar.
I've got my 335 in it. Looks like this. What I really like about this is you have removable pads in here. So if you're having a smaller acoustic, you can insert that one over here. If you're having a dreadnought, you can remove this and you have still space for a dreadnought. What I like about this pad over here, I'm not sure if I can make it visible. There is some groove over here.
Oh yeah. 4 pins.
No.
Or for what is that?
Yeah, for the
strap pin.
Strap pin. So the strap pin gets inside here, and if there is a bump on the bottom, it does not damage your guitar.
Clever.
I really like this. This is not the case on the outer padding over here. So you don't have that if you're not having this.
So ideally you keep this one in.
Ideally you keep this one in if you can. Another thing I've noticed is you can also remove the neck rest. You can move it just slightly. I've tried it with the resonator guitar, and I could, if I moved it just a little bit down, there was absolutely no play whatsoever for the resonator to move in this case.
That's good.
So I am no expert in this. I would guess it's more stable if I have the body not moving at all, but the neck a bit floating. But I'm not sure what really is the better option, to have it a little bit up here and stabilize the neck a bit more on the top.
It's not a flight case, it's a carrying case or bag. So
what would have been nice, probably, in my opinion, is if you would have more of this. It only holds on the black Velcro part. If that one would go a little bit further up here, and you could maybe add a second of those neck rests. So you can place that one down, fix it down there,
especially for guitars like Gibson's
and
with
have
the
it-
headstock angle.
exactly, and have it secured over here and over here.
Yeah.
So that would be something that I would have really liked to see.
This
Yeah,
part,
this-
it's 25 millimeters thick
Yeah, it's
all around.
it looks really good and it's quite sturdy, but it's not that rigid as with the mono. The mono is really stiff on this part. You can't bend the mono over this easily, so that's just more stable. But when it's closed, I don't think you feel much difference because then everything's holding together.
Should we show how it works with an acoustic? Quickly?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, I grabbed my Larivé OM and yeah, fits in nicely, as you can see. It's thick enough so there's nothing pushing against the body, and yeah, it's very thick here as well, the padding.
What I also really like about that case, I'll hand that one over back to you, is the upper part over here. So that one is not that plush, that soft part. It's also
for the strings if they...
Yeah, exactly. So the strings
Cut
won't
parts.
rip open that plush over here that easily and that quickly. That's something they put a lot of thought into
Yeah,
it.
great detail for sure.
So yeah, and on the back you have another small compartment over here. I would guess this one is mainly to store the straps for your shoulder, and yeah, maybe it's also really huge in there. So again, more than half a meter down there, and the whole back side. So if you use it like a case,
Oh yeah, and you use the handles, then
and
you
use
can...
the handle, yeah, maybe you can even put the small pedal board in addition to that inside. So yeah, but I haven't tried that one. How is it to carry this case bag with all that stuff inside?
You had a lot inside.
The things I put inside were really plenty, and like this, it's also quite heavy to carry. Once again, just like the mono case, it does not have a waist belt.
Yeah.
And something I really don't understand with any of these manufacturers, they build a case that's intentionally made to store a lot of stuff and get heavy. And why not put a waist belt on it?
There is
But there
no
is
one
really
out there.
That is, it's not a fault of
Gator
specifically
or mono.
Gator, but it's really, it seems no one is thinking about it to put a waist belt on one of those GIGBAG / cases.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay me royalties. Just make it, please.
If your walk took about 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and after a couple of minutes,
About-
you started feeling it on the shoulders.
Yeah, I would say about
Halfway.
7 to 8 minutes you start feeling it in the shoulder with the weight I've had in here.
The case is 3.9 kilos. The 335 is around 3.5. I can't remember.
Yeah, I
we weighed
think
it, but it's 3.5 to
3.5,
4
4.
kilos, and
So
then
7, and with all of this we're about
the
12
bottle of whiskey. 12 kilo might be a good
12
guess.
to 15 kilogram, yeah.
Quite some weight for sure.
That's, you feel it on the shoulders. Although I have to say, maybe it's also a little bit the weight distribution. With the mono case, it was less comfortable to carry it over here than with this one fully loaded. And if it's not that loaded, maybe just the guitar, no notebook, a few cables maybe, yeah, it's way more comfortable. You can easily carry it 15, maybe 20 minutes.
It's just the double case is great, but it's if you have to walk, it's
Yeah,
just
it's-
getting too heavy with two guitars, and maybe
it's not meant for walking. It's definitely not meant for walking. And with the way it is, the shoulder pads, yeah, you have them, but I would probably not even use them much unless I'm having the amp in one hand when I'm carrying it from my car to the venue inside, or yeah, and have the guitar on my shoulder. Other than that, I would probably not use it for an extended time much. That's why I'm really happy about this one, because it's way more comfortable for when I'm taking an acoustic or my semi-hollow to Lukas.
True.
Or to the rehearsal room.
One thing we haven't touched upon yet is the price. The mono double case was pretty expensive, or is pretty expensive. It costs €325 at the moment. This one costs less than half. It's just a single case, obviously, but it costs around €150. I'm not sure if there is a mono acoustic case. I guess there is.
Yes,
if there is one, we will put it in below, because we
I think those are around 250.
250. Okay, so
like
still
about 100 less
okay.
than a mono case.
Yeah, so they have a different price tag.
I think they're also meant for different usages. A bit, because the mono is probably really also for use with flights and so on.
Yeah, okay. And this one's not really meant to be used as a flight case.
I would trust the mono more than this one.
Yeah, better protected the guitar, or better protects the guitar.
It's stiffer. Everything is just stiffer, and I feel more comfortable with it. Maybe I'm not doing this one justice with this, but this is just a feeling I have with the stiffness the mono case just offers, and how it feels. I would trust it more abuse, and protection over than this one. Although that's not bad by any means. I mean, come on, 2.5 centimeters, 1 inch.
Yeah.
Thickness. This gives a lot. Fairly certain you can throw the guitar around with this one as well, and
let's not try it with this one.
Let's not try it with this one. But maybe I'm thinking about using my outdoor acoustic for that one.
For an experiment with
For an experiment, yeah.
But you will damage the case as well.
That's the thing. So Gator, if you watch this and want to see me do it, just send me a replacement if this one breaks. Promise me to send one. I'll do it.
if it breaks.
if it breaks, if it gets damaged, yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna film it, you will see it on this channel, but
yeah,
I doubt it.
I doubt they want to see this and will call us.
True.
So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Final verdict. The Gator case won me over the mono case in the first round by knockout, because it just fits 5 bottles of whiskey in this bag alone over here.
So,
and
a working musician's dream.
Right, so jokes aside, I think they're really complementing each other in what use they are, and at that price point this is a really great bag, and with the storage it offers. All the mono cases have less storage in addition to this.
Yeah.
So,
And now you finally have a proper case for your acoustics as well.
Yeah. With that, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in another video. Bye.
Bye bye.